everyone, my name is Shaquille Mortal, this Sports Guy Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Colorado Rockies rebuild. Franchise rebuild on MLB, this show 26. And I have 10th season, folks, to try to win the World Series with the Colorado Rockies. It's not going to be easy. This is my first franchise rebuild on MLB The Show 2026. Let's show you guys the front office, folks. Let's view the roster. You can see this is my starting roster for the Rockies. We're looking at the overall, folks, and we have some good players who are overall like 83, like Goodman and Brent Doyle are both 83 overall, but then he dropped down pretty bad. You can see this is not a good roster, folks. Not a good roster, and I mean, we have in AAA a 26 years old shortstop, Jose Torres, with 67 overall. We look down the roster to see maybe do we have a A-ball, like an A ranking prospect. Unfortunately not. We have a B ranking, but he is 19-year-old Ethan Holiday, 63 overall. He might have a future, but this is not a good roster. I mean, it's another an A-ball, 59 overall, 22-year-old. You rank B, but it's still not good enough, folks, to be honest with you all. I'm looking to see if I have a ranking prospect-wise. Unfortunately, nothing. So, next up, let's look at the budget, folks. The budget for the Rockies, player salary is 136 million. Revenue sharing, 29.66. So, not a lot of revenue and not a good roster. And I'm looking at one of them that make a lot of money. It's Chris Bryant. Unfortunately, we are stuck with them for the next 3 years. So we have a couple of older players. Kyle Freeland, who is 32-year-old, 68 overall, starting pitcher, going to be a free agent next season. And this year is making 12.9, next year 12.9. And the next player, like I mentioned, Chris Bryant, we are locked with him for the next 3 seasons. And honestly, I'm definitely looking forward to try to trade Chris Bryant away, because we are in a rebuilding. He hasn't been LC and all of that. So let's go to the trade hub. And let's see first trading blocks. View. You know what? Let's make a trade. I mean, I don't know if I can get anything, honestly, for Chris Bryant. Anything. Because he's not healthy. Even when he's healthy, he's not a great player, to be honest with you all, folks. So I was looking, like, I wish there was a possibility, like, you can shuffle it, like, age and overall and all of that. So anyway, he's 34-year-old. It's not what we want. Let's see, anyone seeking a first baseman. The Mets are. Honestly, since he's C and has such a big salary, truthfully, honestly, I will take right now a 19-year-old prospect just to get rid of his salary. Because we are in for the long haul with the Rockies. And I'm looking at a prospect for the Mets because they need a first baseman after losing Pete Alonso in free agency to Baltimore Orioles. So it's not a go with the Mets. What about the Phillies? The Nationals, they don't technically need a first baseman, but maybe I can still pull it off. What about the Oilers? They don't need, and they... Let's look at the Rays. Do they need a first baseman? No. But I will take anything back, honestly, truthfully. Just younger salary. I mean, as a prospect with rank D, 21-year-old, but look at his salary. Look at his salary. Looking down the list, do I see any B prospect for the Rays or someone who is like 18, 19-year-old? No. What about the Blue Jays? Also, we have to look at the salary, like the budget-wise, like some teams are over the limit, so they will not be able to make any deal. That is something to keep an eye on. So, you see the lock next to it, it means those players are untouchable. They're not willing to trade them away under any circumstance. So we move on, we look at more players for the White Sox. What about the Red Sox? No, this is not the Guardians. The Guardians, they don't need a first baseman, but honestly, I don't care if they need a first baseman. I want to get rid of Chris Bryant because of his salary. So bad. Such a high, massive amount of salary for someone who cannot stay healthy. Like, can I get David Fry? So the Guardians are considering the offer that I tried. Will they make it? I don't think so. I mean, I would love it if they agreed to it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt if they will do it. But, I mean... So now we have to add players who are untouchable. Basically, it means we are not willing to trade them under no situation. And I be honest with you all, maybe just Ethan Holiday is the only one who I'm considering untouchable. Outside of them, anyone else, I'm willing to trade him. I'm willing to trade him. I'm willing to trade anyone but Ethan Holiday. Because Ethan Holiday is the only prospect Ethan Holiday is the only player whom I'm not willing to trade under no situation because he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And his salary is great for baseball player, folks. He makes $70K. That is cheap, very cheap for a baseball player. I'm trying to see, maybe I have another A prospect. I mean, Hunter Goodman is very good, but if you give me like 3 really good players, I will trade him. We are done with that. So they don't want to, obviously David Fry, Chris Bryant is not it's not something that the Guardians would want to make a trade, and I don't blame them, to be honest with you all. I don't blame the Guardians for not wanting to trade David Fry for Chris Bryant. I really don't, folks. I really don't. I mean, I understand why they didn't want to do it. Because we are talking about a player who is not good. Who is not good, who cannot stay healthy. And the only way I see it possible is maybe I can give away another player beside Bryant. Like, what about Nicky Lopez? I mean, he's 64 overall. So what about Kyle Freeland? He's 68 overall. Any player who I don't want to. Yeah, let's also. So unfortunately, I cannot trade away Michael Lorenzen. And I cannot trade away Will Castro. I cannot trade away this player. But I can trade away those 3. So let's see. They need a starting pitcher. The Yankees. The New York Yankees need a starting pitcher. So you see, this is what happened. You click on a player who is untouchable and you cannot trade for him. Fine. What about the Rays? Rays might be interested, but they don't need a starting pitcher. The White Sox, yeah, they need a starting pitcher. They need a starting pitcher in... Like right now, I will take anything to get rid of Chris Bryant contract because he's terrible, folks. You're talking about a player who cannot stay healthy. Outside of that, it's all nice. So honestly, I would take away someone who's like 19, 18-year old. Like, that is something I would do. Something I would definitely do. So, I mean, here's a 19-year-old is D. I mean, he's 48 overall. I know he's terrible. But salary-wise, I might do it. See if I can get someone better slightly. Like, I'm looking to see if they have like a 18 or 19-year-old young player. No. So we will circle back to the Guardians. Let's look at the Twins. They have the money. They have a relatively bad roster. Not as bad as the Rockies. Fortunately, their catcher is untouchable. Would have been nice. He's 19-year-old. They have a young prospect, but he's also untouchable. What about the Athletics? Is it Las Vegas? Is it Sacramento Athletics? I don't know, folks. What I do know, they have good prospect, because they haven't been really good the last couple of years. Last season they were decent, much better than previous years, but anyway, I see they have a 60 overall right fielder. I mean, they need a closer, but maybe still they will be willing to pull the trade. But no, players that I wanted now doesn't make sense. And then let's look at the Marlins, Miami Marlins. Not the best team all around. Not the best team all around, but they have a shortstop who is 22-year-old. They need a first baseman. They have a starting pitcher with 62 overall. And then any other young player? Like I'm honestly right now looking at the age of the players. That is what I'm looking at. How old are they? Because if I'm going to pull a trade, I'm looking for young players. So yeah, let's try to get this third base, this shortstop. Hopefully they will accept it. Oh no. It's not as easy as one would presume to make a trade, folks. Let's look at the rumors. The Reds, some of it can be fake, folks. Some of it could be real. And you know what? This is not the best trade, but this is something I would do. Because I literally, folks, I want to get rid of Chris Bryant's salary. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I mean, 28 mil for someone who cannot stay healthy? That is not good. That is really, really not good. Looking at the highest salary, and of course we don't have salary cap and all of that in baseball, but it's still something that you have to walk around. I have to shuffle it again. So let's see. I mean, I would love to make a trade with the Braves, but the Braves, salary-wise, they don't have any. Like, I'm looking to see, like, no. What about the Mets, the Phillies? I can pull off a trade with the Nationals. That is someone I can pull a trade. But what about the Reds? Do they have a young, like, I'm trading literally 83-year-old player. 83-year-old overall, not 83-year-old. If it was 83-year-old playing baseball, that would have been a Guinness World Record. So the Brewers, they need a center field. I'm trading away a center fielder, right-hand pitcher. But I'm not going to trade him away. I'm going to see if I can trade away instead Kyle Freeman. Free up more salary. So I'm trading away an 83 overall, clearing up a lot of money. Let's see, maybe they have a good. And I know, by the way, this team right now, if I pull the trade off, they are going to be really bad. But the thing is, it's already a really bad team, to be honest with you all, folks. So how worse can the Rockies go? Not any worse. Let's see, the Pirates, they don't need a third baseman. They don't need a center field. But maybe they will still be able to do it. Like, you have to look at the salary and who they need. The Cardinals, I don't know. I mean, Cardinals are also a young team worth rebuilding. MLB The Show 2026. I will probably do a rebuild of the Cardinals later on, but definitely not tonight. That is for sure, folks. So, I mean, the Dodgers, they have the money. Somehow they're over, but they have the money, folks. They have the money. They should easily be able to take on the salary. You're the Dodgers, after all. You literally print money like it's nothing. So you can spend the money. Dodgers. And I know it's a in-division rival and all of that, but I'm just trying to get rid of Chris Bryant. Massive contract. What about the Padres? Budget after a trade. The Rays apparently have the money, capability, which is good. They have a, I don't know, I mean, I want at least one good prospect with A, but also is young. So let's look at the pitching prospect. Anyone who is like A or something like that, who's young? No. Let's look at the Jays. What about the White Sox? Which they need a starting pitcher. But they also themselves don't have someone who is intriguing me. What about the Guardians? Do they have A ranking pitcher? No, but they have a C. I can potentially build around. What about a young center fielder like David Fry is good. His salary is not bad. Okay, it's going to be a good replacement for Chris Bryant. Do they have a good center fielder? They have a 23-year-old. But he's already locked. They don't want to trade him. Now we're looking at all of the prospects. Right, I think we only got 2. I need 3 players at the very least. See if I can get like 70 something rank. Something that will make me flinch. Say, you know what? I'm going to do it. So, which team need a center fielder? The Astros need a center fielder. Let's look at Jake Myers. Which I see that they're in the negative. I'm wondering, and I'm brand new to MLB The Show, folks. 26. Didn't play MLB The Show 25. So I'm wondering, folks, like, if I pull the trade off and they're in the negative, will they tell me this and take some salary back, or they will, like, you know what, we're going to do it? That is what I'm wondering. Look at the Angels, but they are not. So, I guess the only option is the A's. Las Vegas, Sacramento A's. So, keep saying so, but I'm looking at the young. I'm interested, folks, in someone who is young. Someone who is very young, like 19 to 21-year-old. What about the Mariners? They might be able to do it if I take some salary. So I'm willing to take some salary. But I need some decent players back. Because I'm going to trade away 83-year-old player, so I need something back good. So yeah, this guy salary will almost cut it off. Like, I don't know, no, this is not good enough. Like, one thing I see, the good players, they are untouchable. Which is great for realism, but it makes it, you can see, folks, I've been going back and forth, trying to figure how I can pull off a trade for the last 25, 30 minutes, trying to pull off one trade. One trade. So they cannot. Yeah, I'm going to offer it, and hopefully they will accept it. So bad news. We are still stuck. We are still stuck with Chris Bryant, and I don't like it. I don't like it, folks. To the point that, I mean, if the Rockies were like the Yankees, the Dodgers, Red Sox, something, Cubs, Braves, Phillies, team with a high revenue, I would simply release Chris Bryant, but I cannot release him, unfortunately. But I'm going to let's look at other teams. Like, it's much more complicated than I anticipate, to be honest with you all folks. The Rays. Which team need a first baseman? Which team need a shortstop? Not a starting pitcher, first baseman. Like the A's. Let's look at the Rangers. Who can I get from the Rangers? That is the question. That is the $1 billion question. Never first baseman is not very good, but he's better than Chris Bryant. Maybe I can get Jake Belger time. And do they have any starting pitcher with Young? Yeah, I guess I will try. So, gosh. This is so frustrating, folks. This is so frustrating, and I'm sure people saying, Shaked, Rockies, why are you doing it? Why are you trading Chris Bryant and all of that? His salary is so high, and he's not a very good player. That is the thing. That is the thing. Let's look at my Braves, Atlanta Braves. It's my favorite team, by the way. It's my favorite team, the Atlanta Braves. Looking at their prospect. Maybe they have a young, generational talent. Like Douglas Gold is not bad, honestly. 53 overall, 21-year-old. Any other younger, like, I wish honestly it would let you like the age and all of that. Looking to see about a young player. Interesting that Matt Olson is untouchable, not that I'm going to trade for him. think we might be able to pull off the trade with the Braves, but I don't think it's going to be a good trade for me. But let's see. I just made an offer that honestly it's better for the Braves, but anyway, anyhow. MLB trade blocks. Will we be able to pull it off? Who's on the IL injury list? Chris Bryant. Will I be able to pull off a trade with the New York freaking Yankees? That is the question. Yankees are considering. So I guess let's enter a game. I'm going to jump in and play some games. We will revisit the trade scenario later on. Time for action. It's a 4-4 game. Swing and a drive! That ball has a chance! That ball is caught! Oh, wow! 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 Bottom of the 10th. Runner at second. And that ball, you can put it on the board! Yes! 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 Let's look at that! Put it on the board! Yes! Yes! Run! Rockies lead! Rockies lead! Rockies lead! 6-4! Look at that swing! That ball went all the way to Montreal! And it's a tie game, unfortunately. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why am I at center field? And they won. Well, I mean, I was hoping to be the catcher. Or the pitcher or something like that. But oh well. It is what it is. Right now we're on 5. When is the trading deadline? Let's enter this game. Hey, I really like, by the way, in franchise that they let you you don't have to enter every game from start to finish and all of that. So anyway, we are trading. Key situation, runner at second base. Doyle! The guy who I tried to trade. Which, I mean, it's Chris Bryant. I need to get rid of him. Doyle! Unfortunately, just advanced the runner. Bottom of the 8th. Foul ball. Nothing in 1. Nothing but net. Trying to win a game, folks. He's still 4-3 for the game. Can he beat 3 for 4? And it's... Oh! Go! Go! Tie game! I didn't know I'm controlling also the runner. It's a tie game. Oh! That ball was crushed. Finishing playing the game. This is what I like. Control. Nothing in 2. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Let's go with the single. Let's go with the full seam fastball. Out. That is big. That is big. That is big. Foul ball. Let's go with the curveball. Strike! I'm going to go with the single. And he got enough in it. Let's go with the curveball. And it's an out. Let's go, Rockies. Single. Nothing in 1. Nothing in 2. Now I have some pitch to play with. And I think a slider. Right there. Oh no. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, Tom. we got him! Let's go! Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Top of the ninth, pardon me. Half in one. This is the starting catcher. That ball is a base hit! Are you kidding me? Gosh! Why? I mean, this is not good. Why am I have to control everything? I'm just the manager, folks. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? That is ridiculous. Come on, Rockies. Wow, so they can challenge it, and that was a ball. I think this is a pitch. 1 and 2. Can we get a strike? He keep getting on the pitch. Not good. So that is an out. Now time for a mound visit. Put in the game. Time for a manager substitution. Want to bring in my closer, get out of this inning, win the game, and go on. Wow, that was dangerous. He ran slow. Okay, so now they have to closer. Swing and a drive! Go! Go! Let's go! Whoa! Tie game. Go! Yes! 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 Go crazy! Go crazy! Go crazy! Go crazy! Rockies the day, Colorado Rockies, yay! Rockies, Rockies. Let's go. So yeah, of course we want to exit. Anyway, anyhow. So I wish franchise that would not let me, like, finally we are in May. Let's go right there. Let's see, folks. So we have a trade, and this is not a bad trade. Marlins, and I want to look at something. Front office, view roster. To receive more trade offers, fill out your Colorado Rockies trade block and set your trade target and position. Did Chris Bryant move up by any chance? Because they showed he had a good month. Yeah, he's on fire. Apparently, this man is on fire! This man is on fire! What about Nicky Lopez? Really want to get rid of some of the salary. Which team need a first baseman? Any first baseman, folks? The Marlins want a first baseman. Chris Bryant has been unfired. What about this first baseman? Any center field we can trade for? What about a starting pitcher? Let's look at the trade arb again. Finally I found it, and I'm going to add them. Kyle Freeman. I said I'm brand new to MLB The Show, folks. It's not something I've played before. I wonder, like I was hoping I could so let's see, folks. Definitely need a center fielder. Need a lot of position, honestly. Yes, I definitely want to advance. No, I don't want to seem true. So there are some offers, and it's nothing. I mean, let's see. They want two players, Kyle Freeman and Brenton Doyle. This guy is 21 years old, this one is 24. And how old is he? I need you guys raise. If you want, you need to take Chris Bryant. I see, where's Chris Bryant? I don't think we trade him, unfortunately. Did he all of a suddenly got up to like 63 or something like that? Where is Chris Bryant? There he is, so hopefully they would have accepted. This guy potentially is 70. Like if I'm going to trade this guy, I better get something better back. And I know Chris Bryant is not very good, folks, which is why I want to get rid of him. Because his salary is so high, it's crazy, folks. So we have an offer, and I think I'm... No. I got excited, but then I read no. I got excited, but then I realized no, they're not willing to. And finally, we can trade away some players. So let's see, folks. Are we able to pull off a trade? That is the question. Finally, I can start shifting, moving some players who are under contract. Like, if you want this guy, you need to take Chris Bryant with you. Like I said, you want one of my best players, you must take Chris Bryant with you. But we are not talking about a good player, folks. Again, his salaries. That is why I don't want him with me on the team. Do they have like a 70 overall prospect who's like 21, 22? Like again, I keep saying it, but I need to get rid of Chris Bryant, folks. And why? Because his salary is massive. So they need to adjust their budget. I don't know if that means that they will come back. I keep saying it, but the truth is, I cannot keep Chris Bryant. I mean, his salary is through the roof, folks. We are talking about a 24-year-old, a 26-year-old. This guy is pretty good and also just 21-year-old. This one is 24-year-old. Overall potential is C. We just pulled off a trade with the Oilers. Colorado Rockies trading block. Anyone making a lot of money cannot trade away someone who's on IL. Duh. Of course I'm too good when it's not with the Rockies. I did a trade. I did it. Let's go to the draft. Wait, so now I have to head prospect? It's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is kind of annoying, to be honest with you all, folks. I wish, like, they would give you the ability to basically So what's the point of adding the prospect if they don't let you draft them? Yeah, this is so annoying, folks. Motivate to sign. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this is truly annoying, folks. Like, what am I supposed to do, yo? Gosh, this is so freaking annoying, folks. Before the draft starts, you have the option to add prospect to your draft quo. This helpful keep track of potential draft available and so on. But I truly wish the game would, like, you know what? You want to draft Johnny Doe? You draft Johnny Doe. You want to draft Jane Doe? You can draft Jane Doe. Like I'm looking at those players, and I be honest with you all folks, I have no idea how good, how bad they are. I just know that I have added them to the list. Are we talking about good players? No. Maybe. Like, this is so annoying, honestly. Should be an option. You want the sim to draft through the players? Yeah, go ahead, let the CPU draft for you. It's not like I scout the players and I know how good, how bad they are. So truthfully, this is pointless. Gosh, this is so annoying. I mean, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to exit this box? Like, at the very least, start the draft. There we go. Gosh, this is so ridiculous. Finally. Of course, I have no idea how good they are, how bad they are. MLB the draft. Pick number 2. The dog pick. Fourth pick. Come on, guys. Couple of more picks and we are going to be drafting. And we just got ourselves a potential, a good player, I would say. We're picking in the second round, and I wish there would be a way like, hey, listen, you want to skip forward? You can do it. Let me skip forward, because like literally right now, we have nothing we can do. So it's not like I can do anything except watching. Now we finally have the ability, and I want to see what is potential, and I'm going to draft M. Doctor exam, opt out, potential, player card. MLB ranked. Yeah, let's draft him. I mean, he's ranked 24th overall. The potential is through the roof. I mean, 96th overall. Player card. It's not a good overall ranked. Slightly better. And the thing is, even though I've added those players, it's not like I've scouted them or anything like that. How good are you? Which pick is that? How good is this one? Oh wow, his potential is 99. I'm going to take a chance. And guys, by the way, please, if you haven't done so, smash the like button, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. This potential 84 overall. This guy potentially is better, so I will draft this guy. So now I have to sign my players. Completed. Yeah, let's play in the home run derby. Why not? Why not? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do because there's another Rocky. It doesn't look like any Rockies will participate in this game. Totally understandable. Okay. So here's the deal. If I cannot play, why am I watching it? Why am I watching it? So I see we made a trade. We finally got rid of a couple of the players that we wanted to get rid of them, but not Chris Bryant. Actually, it's a trade also, not a trade. Chris Bryant? What happened to Chris Bryant? Did we able to trade away Chris Bryant? I don't remember I did. If I did, hallelujah. I think we got Bryce Elder somehow. I'm not complaining. Team is seeking prospect. Yeah, of course. You got it. You absolutely got it. Which team need a starting pitcher? Which teams need some starting pitchers, folks? YouTube? What about TJ Bradley? Fortunately, he's untouchable. Which team need a starting pitcher? The Braves. They need a starting pitcher. We'll take Dylan Lee because his salary is so low. I wonder if I got rid of Chris Bryant finally. Look like I did. Look like I did. Which definitely make me happy, folks. Definitely make me happy. Nicky Lopez, I can ship them. What about Doyle? He's getting up there in age, even though baseball they play later on, but so this might be a deal, because you see, the Braves, I'm trying to get some pretty good pitcher. Richie and Elston Wondrop. Dylan Lee is not so good. He's good, but he's very old for baseball standard. Luke Williams, it's alright. I mean, he's 29-year-old. But this is what I'm looking at. 77 overall pitcher and someone who's 67 overall, but compared to someone who is 28, 34, 32, and 36. So I wonder if they will pull through. At the moment, this is the off-fill, and I don't want the 33-year-old, even though he's batting 333. And this guy is on the IL. No, so not going to. No. They are offering me someone who's 24-year-old. I need some better players, honestly. Like I want some younger prospect. This guy is 23-year-old. This guy is not very good. And this guy is on the IR. And he's 29. No. Absolutely not. So Rockies get the 21-year-old. No. Rockies will get this guy is 24 years old. So I want someone. So we would be getting 24-year-old Marlins will get those players. I would get a 24-year-old. No, but I don't want a 33-year-old, honestly. This guy's 24 and this guy's... Problem is, with those trade folks, like the Reds will get what about this one? I would be getting this guy. I think, yeah, I can, this 23-year-old, 24-year-old, yeah, I can definitely the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. I thought I have a pendant also. The moment of truth for the Colorado Rockies. Like, how old is this guy? This guy is very young. This guy is... Any B prospect? So Kyle Anderson... Today is the trading deadline. Finally. Switching need is young. A pitcher. Starting pitcher, folks. Padres need a pitcher. And I have plenty of supply. They want to give me rather have this guy. Unbelievable. Just a second. Give me a moment. Center this game. Swing! And it's the end of the inning. Still 5-1. Good guys. First and second. 2 away. Swing! And it's an out. We won. Good job. One thing I see about franchise, skipping games, that is fast. But the rest of the stuff is slow. I want to see the, look at the standing, folks. Not what I wanted. And wow, we are horrendous. 36.5 games. As expected, I mean, did anyone expect the Colorado Rockies to be good this season? I did not. And I wish there would be that possibility. Do you want to sim through the rest of the season? Yeah, you can. And what is going on in you? What the heck is going on? Why did the game kick me out? We just saw it live, folks. We just saw it live. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Middle of the stream. Middle of the stream. I pressed nothing. And it kicked us out. So I guess we discovered a glitch. MLB the show. Because they should have not kicked us out. They should have not kicked us out. Not a good team. I didn't think we would be good. View the roster. Transaction. So I don't know why they kicked us out. Like, I wish I could potentially play in the minor league game. So congratulations to the Mariners. They defeated the Cubs. Go Cubs, go. How are we looking budget-wise? Like, it doesn't show me, like, how can I give them a contract? Yeah, I will definitely do the trade with the Cubs. Why can I not skip to free agency? Let's make some moves. We definitely have money to spend, folks. That is the good news. Finally, the Rockies can spend. The good news, we have the first overall pick. Bad news, I'm not sure what to do. Wait. So why are we so late through the draft? They should let me draft. Like you see, free agency. I mean, yeah, this is ridiculous. So they are the one who decided to go figure. Go figure. But still, I mean, what is the point of making a rebuild franchise if I cannot control the free agency? There we go, finally. Finally! So literally we need everything. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The free agency MLB the show, kind of annoying to be honest with you all folks. Truly thought it was going to be something different. we got Ian up? Did we get Ian up? Breaking news. Contract decision. I'm signing with the Padres. No outfielding. Are you kidding me? Gosh, idiot. What an idiot. And I'm guessing Fernando head of guy is also not signing with us. Any younger pitcher or any position? This is, so for a second, this is Bobby Abreu. No, it's not. Can I say this is franchise is franchise, franchise is franchise. Yay! We got Andrew freaking Vaughn. Free agency. So it's kind of, how can I say it? I wish that they would let me, for example, add more than 3 players. gut reach of the Braves. Contract decision! Decision time! Did we get him? The number 2 pitcher on the board? Answer it? No. I know I need young players, but also I don't want to be bad again next season. Contract decision incoming? No. And do we have him? Like, I don't like it, honestly, I would let you, like, pick 3 players. What if I want more than 3 to sign? That is a good trade for both teams, honestly. Braves and Giants. Can get, like, top 50. James Timlin. Chris Sale went to the Giants. And I have to be honest with you folks, this is not going to be a short rebuild. We already went for 3 hours. I'm going to end this, and maybe we'll do a different rebuild next time, or road to the show. That is why you guys need to subscribe, smash the like button, leave a comment so I know what you guys